Okay, folks, section 4.1 says patterns, tables, and expressions. Okay. This is extremely important. You'll be using table of values for a long time. So you're writing down as I read through this. It says a table of values is a table that is used to organize several values of an expression. It can help you recognize patterns. They're very important. We're going to use one right here. Okay? Now, remember, folks, an equation has equal signs. All right? And on either side of the equal signs are expressions. Expressions can be equal to each other. Okay? Example number 1 says, a health club charges a monthly fee of $10. The club also charges $2 each time you use the swimming pool. The total cost for swimming in number of times, we don't know how many times, we're just going to say in times, in a month is 10, because that's how much it costs to join. Okay? That's how much it costs to join per month. But it also costs $2 times every time you go in. So that's your total cost, right? If you go swimming one time, it costs you $10 to be a member for that month, plus 2 times 1 time swimming. So that's going to be $12. Okay? This says write a table of values that shows the total cost if you swim 0 times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4, all the way to 8 times in a month. So we're going to draw a table of values. Now guys, let me say something. Your table of values should go vertically, like this. The textbook will write it like this because it saves more room and it doesn't cost them as much to produce the book, so they get higher profits. Okay? They write it going side to side, horizontally. We're going to write our table of values vertically. Okay? Vertically is up and down. So, N is the number of times that we go swimming. This other side over here, this is the total cost. I'm going to abbreviate it by saying TC, total cost. Now, if I go 0 times, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They wanted us to do it for all of those numbers. Emma, if I go 0 times, do you agree that that is 10 plus 2 times 0? What do I do first to simplify this? I do the multiplication, 2 times 0, so that's 10 plus 0. Do you agree? Now what do I do? I add that and get 10. Okay, so if n is 0 times, my cost is 10. Do you agree? Excellent. Moreau, if I go 1 time, that's going to be 10 plus 2 times 1, right? Because n is 1. What do I do first? I do the multiplication first. And what does that equal? 2. And now what do I get? I'm sorry? 12? Excellent. So if I go swimming 1 time, it costs me $12. Okay. Zachary, let's say that I go 2 times. What do I do first?
Do the multiplication.
And what does that give me?
It gives you
10
10 plus 4.
Excellent. And what's 10 plus 4?
14.
Fantastic. So if I go swimming 2 times, it costs me $14 that month. Aiden, if I go 3 times, what do I do first?
Multiply 2 times 3.
And that gives me?
6.
And then what do I get?
6.
Wonderful. 16. Let me ask you something. Does anyone see a pattern developing over here on the right side, Vivian? Plus 2 every time. I'm going to want you to show your work for every one of them. All 8, if that's how many they asked, right? But since we see that pattern and we're running out of time, I'm going to write 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Okay, that would be the cost for each number of times. But you'll have to do every one individually. Nice